Good evening, Jillian, and I'd like to start off with saying I'm truly sorry for your loss in this situation. I pulled some cards. I felt compelled to pull some cards. I'm sorry they're on my living room floor. Again, I am truly sorry for your loss. I pulled a traditional Celtic cross spread for your reading this evening. I used a traditional Rider-Waite tarot card deck for the Celtic cross, and I clarified it with the Tarot of Dreams tarot card deck. I also used Moonology for your oracle messages, but I would like to start off with the oracle messages itself. The first one I pulled for you is a new romantic cycle begins in Libra, but notice here the scales indicating justice in a situation, followed by meditate and contemplate, probably good advice from source and spirit. Okay, I also believe that justice is here to calm you. You did ask if, I think you asked if justice would be served, but it popped right out. Both of these cards together, I find it's really beautiful that they popped out together and they both have the same moon phase on them. This could be significant for you during meditation. Not all these cards look like this, so it was odd that they both popped out with the same moon cycle attached. Moving right along, in the heart of the spread, I see a younger male energy cautiously approaching with an offer. This could be a water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, younger energy. Someone in their teenage years to early 20s, but cautiously approaching the situation. Crossing that, I get the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. These cards indicate what's crossing this energy here of this young man. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man, but what I'm picking up is a male energy. What's crossing this is the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords, indicating that a woman that was coming off fraudulently as someone reliable, stable, and trustworthy was offering a fake offer. Someone was offering them a fake offer of assistance, a fake offer of help. This card represents someone coming in with financial help in a very bleak time. And what's cool is see this 3 pentacles here, 1 here, there's only 2, but with her offer, look, it makes things even, or it makes things seem like they're even. With the scales here, she's coming right in with that offer. See how that moves right in there? Okay, fake ass offer from a fake ass woman that's fronting like they're a responsible, loyal, and honest person. The Page of Swords, the Page of Swords in reverse indicates online stalking. Okay, clarified here by the 8 of Wands. Lots of online correspondence and messages. Those probably need to be looked at ASAP. The online correspondence and messages. Heavy on the online. Okay. I definitely see that in this situation, I believe, from what the cards are saying here, is that he knew he needed to leave the situation that he once was emotionally he's leaving a situation that once emotionally brought him fulfillment. He might have felt like there were secrets or things that he just couldn't find the answers to, things that were hidden from him that he needed more clarity on. He knew that the situation needed to be left in order to avoid pain. I feel like your nephew was coming up with an exit strategy for this situation, and it could have been talked about on online correspondence, online messages. When I clarified this situation of the fake ass offer with the fake ass lady, that could have been an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. It was clarified by the Death card and the Four of Wands. This indicates a party-like atmosphere, a gathering where people would socialize, come together, and enjoy themselves. And the Death card indicates a transformation and something that needed to change because the old ways were no longer serving. This also looks like the gates of heaven. These cards came out at the same time. I feel like he was coming up with an exit strategy to avoid pain or to avoid total loss. I see here in the recent past that there was an offer of love, a new offer of love that was given in this situation. Somebody offered somebody else their cup of love. Hey, I love you. I want to be with you. I have feelings for you. I want to offer you my love. Here's my cup. Here's my cup of love, okay? So, oddly enough, he's leaving the Eight of Cups, right? This is a feeling of not feeling whole. He's leaving the Eight of Cups to go find another cup so he does feel whole, right? Because at the Nine of Cups is when you feel whole. He's walking straight up where this cup is leading. Straight up where this cup was leading. Maybe he felt like if he took and accepted this cup of love here that somebody offered him, that it would bring him stability for a lifetime. Or if you flipped it, you could say that this cup of love was offered to him by someone that he knew for a long time. However, what he was focused on mentally at the moment was conflict. It could have been conflict with younger males. It could have been very passionate conflict, but this is an energy that he was focused on mentally was conflict. Okay, coming down here, when I asked about him, there was the card of the Ace of Swords, indicating a really big idea, huge idea. He thought that this was a winning idea. A winning idea. A really big one. When I clarified that idea, it was clarified by the Devil in the Palace of Wands. The Devil energy can indicate anything that's toxic, that's holding you to a situation that is no longer serving you. Toxic energy talks about almost having something in your life that controls you versus you controlling that thing in your life. You could easily walk away from this energy, but you choose to stay trapped. You could walk out the door anytime, but you choose to stay in there. You feel guarded. This devil energy can control people at times. The situation turned emotional. You'll know that with the King of Cups. The King of Cups rules his kingdom, yet also doesn't have as good of control over his emotions as, say, the Queen of Cups has, okay? This situation turned emotional. You can tell that by the water in the background and how wavy it is, but this is pretty turbulent water. Okay, when I clarified that, I got the Four of Pentacles talking about a very guarded energy, also the Hermit, talking about turning inwards, taking in the inner knowledge that you already have, taking stock of what's going on in your life, doing so privately, quietly. You may have been even really guarded and reclusive. Also, the World card popped out. These all three popped out at the same time. Being guarded, going within, trying to find the answers, trying to figure things out, feeling really guarded, being really quiet, and the World talking about a chapter that is closed. It's a graduation card. It talks about making it through the entire cycle. Hopes and fears. I got the Judgment card. His hopes and fears were judgment, knowing that he needed to change something and wanting to do so on his own accord. He wanted to make that change. That was illuminated to him. When I clarified judgment, I got the Sun card. Sun card, you could be dealing with a Leo. Judgment doesn't have a sign. I mean, you could throw out Libra, but this card indicates that he knew something needed to change for his better good. He knew it needed to change, and he wanted to change it himself. Judgment's talking about when something is brought to your attention, when something is illuminated, when something comes out of the dark and you can see it clearly and you know it needs to change. It was clarified by the Sun card. The Sun card illuminates things, takes things out of the darkness and brings it into light. It also talks about the happiest card in the deck, meaning complete bliss and joy. The outcome. The outcome was clarified by the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups talks about leaving a situation that once you were emotionally tied to, once you cared a great deal about the situation, but you don't feel like this situation is serving you anymore and you need to go off to find new things. You need to go off to find what will fulfill you, what will give you the Nine of Cups. He didn't want to leave this situation, but he knew he needed to leave it for his better good. When I clarified this card, I got the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups can indicate a younger water sign, a younger child water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or it could indicate just a message of love, a message of emotion, a message of feelings and emotions, a small message. It's just the beginning stages of a message. However, I feel like I'm leaning more towards like it was a child. When I clarified this whole situation over here on this side, these cards came out and I was going to put them back, but the Emperor had previously fallen out, so I felt like the Emperor really wanted to come out. The Emperor could indicate that you are dealing with a father type figure, someone that's a boss type figure, a responsible person, a mentor, someone that you can turn to, someone that you can trust to do what's right for the entire kingdom, because he rules with an iron fist and he does not rule with his emotions. Right behind that, I got the Seven of Pentacles, which indicates patience growing thin. I've got the Hangman on the spread twice, which indicates you could be dealing with a Pisces, but definitely trying to see this situation in a whole new perspective. Also, I have the Tower here. You could be dealing with an Aries, heavy on the Aries, really heavy on the Aries. The Tower indicates something coming to an end because it was built on a faulty foundation, and it wouldn't stay standing unless it was rebuilt on a more sturdy foundation. At the top of the deck, I have the Tower again. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Sun again. Over here at the ending, I have the Tower and I have the Sun. signs you could be dealing with that you could use for investigative purposes, I suppose. I'm going to go over the signs in this spread, and just if you resonate with it, just take note of these signs. I've got the Tower on the spread twice, which could indicate an Aries. I also have the Emperor on the spread, which could also indicate an Aries. I have the Hangman twice on the spread, indicating double Pisces energy. I also have, excuse me, the Hermit. Could be dealing with a Virgo. I also have the Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Heavy on the Leo. Heavy on the Aries. Double Pisces energy. Double Leo energy. That's what I have for you tonight. And Jillian, I'm very sorry for your loss. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards this evening. And I hope it brought some kind of comfort or information